Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Saturday show. I'm Tracy. I'm so glad to have you with me. You see the topic that we are going to discuss today. That's kind of an old school topic that I brought back. So before I get started, I have some bills to pay. Pardon me. I have a case of the sniffles. So you'll have to pardon me. First announcement, please subscribe. I am up to 352 subscribers, I think. Let me look real quick. I may have to pause and get a tissue. My nose is just itchy. Like I said, I got a bad case of the sniffles today. I am up to, surprise, I am up to 358 subscribers. Our goal, of course, by the end of December, I want to be up to 1,000. So please subscribe. Subscribing literally costs you nothing. Support me on Patreon. Patreon support starts at $2 per month. That's 50 cents a week. I would greatly appreciate your support. That is the funds that I use to fund this channel. As you can see, I need a lot of help. Don't like asking for it, but you can support me on Patreon. Visit my official merchandise store. Those funds also go to support this channel. And there will be a t-shirt contest next week. Not this week, but next week. We will do a t-shirt giveaway contest. Follow this page on Facebook. We still need one more follower on Rumble. Please go to Rumble and follow so that I can podcast live there. Also, I need 5 followers there. I have 4, so I would greatly appreciate that. Follow this channel on Blue Sky. And final announcement, mark your calendars, and that should be calendars. Sorry, mark your calendars. Friday, May 2nd, 2025 at 8 p.m. I am sponsoring a channel fundraiser. It should be about an hour. My goal is to raise $700. I definitely need that to keep this channel duck-free on StreamYard. That service is about $600 a year. The other $100 will go towards paying for other expenses I have, like my website that I want to get back. But the first $600 will definitely go towards paying for StreamYard for a year. So I would greatly appreciate your support. We'll probably have trivia games. We'll have probably a song association game. I'm still in the midst of planning that, but mark your calendars for Friday, May the 2nd, 2025 at 8 p.m. because, again, I am sponsoring a channel fundraiser. This channel is in desperate needs of funds. And before I get to the topic, I'm going to take myself down for a second and go get myself a tissue. I will be right back. Thank you all. I'm sorry. I just did not want to keep sniffling like that. because it was agitating me. And final announcement, I forgot this one. Help us to get 35 likes and 15 shares. This will be the last month that I will do this because those numbers are going to go up because you all are doing such a fantastic job of sharing my videos, which I greatly appreciate. Sharing helps us to get an algorithm, which helps me to get the support I need to do the things that I want to do with this channel. So help us to get 35 likes and 15 shares. Remember to always, 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 always comment. And we're going to get started. So, like I said in the beginning, this is an old school topic that I did when I was doing the Thursday show. I would have like an after party and I would tape on Zoom. And I would just come up with topics. So one of the topics I came up with was best rapper turned actor. And I mean both male and female. I never refer to a female as an actress. I will always use actor because to me, actor is more suited than actress. I just don't like the word actress. So I'm referring to both male and female. So let's start off with who is not on the list. And I don't want to hear anything. I know I'm going to get like ran over the charcoals for this, but Will Smith is not on this list. Will Smith is not on this list at all. Why? Will Smith is a great actor. Will Smith is a top tier, A-class actor. However, Will Smith is a terrible rapper. I don't know how he got famous as a rapper. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I mean, he had that one song, Parents. Let me see if I can name some of the raps that he did. Parents Just Don't Understand. Get Jiggy With It, or Biggie With It, or Jiggy With It. Summertime. Those are the three I can name. I can't name anything else by Will Smith. Those are the three I can name. And those, while not terrible, they're not something like if I'm going to listen to rap music, and trust me, I'm not a rap music aficionado, so don't you don't know. His rap skills are to me terrible. Great actor, tier 1 actor, deserved his Oscar. Shouldn't have slapped Chris Rock, but he deserved his Oscar. He deserved it way before he got it. Top tier. I would put him up. And like I said, he's tier 1, A+, no doubt about it. He is a great actor, not a great rapper. So you can I already hear it. Hello, Rude Byway MC. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you very much. But Will Smith is not on this list, so don't look for it. I don't want to hear it. Oh, he's a great rapper. No, he's not. No, Will Smith is not a great rapper. I don't understand why people were so attracted to his rap. I don't get it, but we're going to get to the list. So, and these, again, they're not in any order. I never do these lists in any type of order per se, but I got to go with first Queen Latifah. See, Queen Latifah is the epitome of both a great rapper and a great actor. But again, she had UNITY, Don't Call Me the B Word, tier 1, period. She's a tier 1 rapper, but she's a better actor than rapper. Definitely a better rapper than actor. Better actor than rapper. She was in the musical Chicago, the movie. She was in Set It Off. Okay, minus that death scene of hers where she kind of did this and shook. Okay, that was funny, but she was in Set It Off. Of course, Living Single. How could I forget about Living Single? That show was on for 4 or 5 years? I think 4, maybe 5 years. That show was awesome. Until, of course, they wrote out T.C. Carson's character. But it was still okay. It was great when he was on there. And then it was okay when he left. She's in that new show. I can't call it The Equalizer. She's also a great singer. She's the all-around epitome of what I would think. But in terms of acting, Queen Latifah brings it. Now, of course, she was in that terrible movie with Common, but her performance was great. Common's not so great. So the movie was like, it was okay, but not great. Like I said, Queen Latifah is definitely one of the best rappers turned actor. No, you're not gonna get any argument. I don't want to hear it. Queen Latifah is definitely the standard of rapper turned actor. Next best rapper turned actor is Ice Cube. I did not know Ice Cube could act. I had no idea. Right? He was in Boys in the Hood, the Friday movies, which I've never seen the Friday movies. He was in Are We There Yet? He was in that one movie with him, Jennifer Lopez, and George Clooney. I cannot call the name of that movie, but that was a good movie. Wasn't great. It wasn't going to win an Oscar, but it was a good movie. Ice Cube is a fantastic rapper. No doubt about it. Of course, he hasn't put out anything in 10, 12 years, but his acting, oh my goodness. I'm like, where was this guy at? Where was he at? I mean, he has real acting skills. Like, his characters are believable. Although, slight criticism, he usually just plays one type of character. It's usually the angry gangster person. Even though he's not a gangster in any of his movies, he kind of gives me that vibe. It's a good vibe, right? But I'm trying to figure out what movie, because I know, like I said, I know he was in Boys in the Hood. I know he was with Are We There Yet? Friday. I'm trying to think of. Okay, so Barbershop. That's the one. Barbershop. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of Barbershop. 22 Jump Street, which I did not like. Ride Along, which I thought was hilarious. He's been on a lot of movies. The Long Shots was a decent movie. Are We There Yet? As I said. All About the Benjamins. How did I forget about All About the Benjamins? Oh my gosh, I forgot about All About the Benjamins. Anaconda. That's the movie I'm talking about with Jennifer Lopez and George Clooney. Wait a minute. Or is it George Clooney or Jon Voight? Hold on. Because I know the movie, he's been in a movie with George Clooney. I know he's been in a movie with George Clooney. So Anaconda was definitely with Jennifer Lopez, but it was Jon Voight that was in that movie. But what movie am I thinking of that was with George Clooney? Okay, the movie that I'm thinking of that was with is Three Kings. So George Clooney and Ice Cube were in Three Kings, which I've never seen, and then Ice Cube, Jennifer Lopez, and Jon Voight was in Anaconda. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's see what else Ice Cube was in. Friday After Next. Again, I've never seen any of the Friday movies. The Players Club. Oh, I forgot about the Players Club. So really, again, what other example of a rapper turned actor than I can think of? Those two, Latifah and Ice Cube, are like they're like the top tier of rapper turned actor, right? Um, then there are the other ones I'm thinking of that they haven't made Oscar worthy movies per se, but they're not terrible. And I think Eve falls in that list, right? So Eve hasn't put out music in I don't know how long. Um, I think she was in a barbershop movie. I think she was in a I know she okay, so she was in Barbershop too. She was in Queens. That show. Okay, so Queens was that show was her, Brandy, and two other people, and they were like a group. That didn't stay on that long, but she was in Ring, The Woodsman, Flashback of a Fool, Whip It, Triple X, Cookout, Good Hair. Um, of course, I know Eve's acting. I'm getting to that one. But I know Eve from that sitcom that she did called Eve, where she played like, I think she was like a fashion designer with like her own shop or something. That show was not terrible, right? Like I said, is she gonna win an Oscar? Probably not. But she could win like an Emmy. I mean, she's not a terrible actor. Um, I think that's a I'm trying to think of someone else. She hasn't put out anything in since 1999. It says so. She's been out of the rap game for a long time. She's been out of the acting game. Let's basically say she's since she married that billionaire. Does she really have to work? Like for real? No. But that's another one. I would put her in like the C category. Again, I said Latifah and Ice Cube are A. They're definitely like the A category. I'll put her in like the C. Like she's not terrible, but is she gonna win like an Oscar? Nope. Um, so the next one I'm thinking of is Ludacris. Now Ludacris hasn't put out a rap song in like forever and a day. Better known by his actual name, Chris Bridges. Um, he was from that Dirty South era of rap music, which again, I don't really pay attention to rap music. But I'll tell you what movies he was in. He was in The Ride. He was in the Fast and Furious, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 series. He's been in all of those, which basically that's like the same movie over again, over again. They just basically um driving fast cars and steal them. I don't even know the the plot of those movies. He's also he was in Crash, which was an excellent movie. He was in Gamer, New Year's Eve. Um, But he hasn't been on television. Again, like I said, he was in the Fast and Furious series, Dashing Through the Snow, which I have never seen. Yeah, I've never seen that one. So what's that other rapper? And I'm gonna get to yours, Rue, by way. I definitely am. I'm trying to think of another one. Eminem is also now on this list. I already said Will Smith is now on this list. Oh, what is his name? I can't. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to do this because I literally forgot the rapper that I was thinking. Rapper turned actor. How could I forget about LL Cool J? Oh my goodness, LL Cool J. He had his own sitcom. He has a television show that has been on for like a gazillion years. In terms of rap, the slow jam rap he did, I Need Love. Oh, top tier B. He's a tier B actor, right? Again, not gonna win an Oscar. Like he's not Oscar contender, right? No, he's not. Let's see. He's another one that hasn't done rap in like, I mean, he hasn't done a rap song in like a gazillion years. He doesn't really have to. He's appeared in Halloween 2 H2O. He was the only black person that didn't get killed in that. In Too Deep, Any Given Sunday, Deep Blue Sea. He was in SWAT. He was in Midhunters, Last Holiday, Edson. He's also been in the NCIS, one of those little shows that's been on for like a gazillion years. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what else he's been in. Acting careers. Oh, he was also in Crush Groove. How did I forget he was in Crush Groove? That movie I actually seen. He was in Wildcats. He was in Toys. I forgot he was in his own. Yes, I did remember. He was in the House. In the House was with him. Let's see. It was with him, Kim Fields, Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was with, but it was like a year. I mean, the show didn't last long. No, it lasted 5 seasons. Let me backtrack. It didn't go 100 episodes, but for some reason lasted 5 seasons. Yeah. Let's see. Word match. Da 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 da. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else LL Cool J was in. So that's a good example. So we're talking LL Cool J. So now we're going to talk about this gentleman, Ice-T. Did you know that Ice-T and I have the same name? I did not know his name was Tracy. I had no idea his name was Tracy. no idea. I thought it was like Terrence or something else. His actual name is Tracy Lawrence Merrow. Did not know that. I would have thought his name was Terrence something. But let's see. Okay, so we're going to talk about okay, let's see. We're going to go to acting. So yeah, I know he's been in that one show, Criminal Units, or what is that show called? Let's see. Okay, so he was in Breaking, a documentary. He was Detective Scotty Appleton in Mario. Oh, he was in New Jack City. That's right. He was in Ice-T was in New Jack City. I forgot about that. He was in New Jack City. He was also in Ricochet with Denzel Washington. He was in Trespass, Surviving the Game, Johnny Nimrak, Tank Girl, Players Ball, Who's the Man? Okay, so he was also in New York Undercover. I did not know that. He was in a Law and Order movie in 1998, but I thought Law and Order was the show that he's been on. What show is he on now, right? What show is Ice-T on now? This little thing on my screen keeps popping up. Yeah, he's got a really long. He's been in 2 documentaries. He's also a voice actor. Okay, so he was in Grand Theft Auto as a voice actor. Is that really credited though? Let's see. Yeah, so he's got like a I don't count Mark Wahlberg as a rapper. Again, that's another one. So there's 2 that won't be on my list: Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg. No to either. And Mark Wahlberg, he really not a good actor either. Method Man. I forgot about Method Man. Method Man. Ooh, okay, let me calm myself down. Calm my little self down. So Method Man, I don't know if he's really known for his rap. Like I can't. Did he do that one song with Janet Jackson, or was that? Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, we're gonna go for his acting. He was in the HBO series Oz, which I think I watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes. He was in The Wire. He was also on the series The Twilight Zone, CSI Criminal Investigation Unit. He was in Belly, which I have never. Okay, if somebody could tell me what the movie Belly was about, like I've heard people talk about the movie Belly, but I've never seen it. Maybe I'll watch it like Labor Day or something when I just watch movies. But I've never seen the movie Belly, but I've heard people talk about it. He was in Garden State 187. He was in Soul Plane. We don't talk about Soul Plane. He also made, well, that's guest appearances. And did. So he's had smaller roles, nothing, but again, let me tell you something. Does Bow Wow count? I don't know. I know no Bow Wow rap songs or no Bow Wow acting credits, so he doesn't count. I already said Eve. Now here's the one I think everybody's gonna disagree with, because this person actually, I have never heard any of his rap songs. All I know him as is an actor. And that's because he was on a TV series show in Canada called Degrassi High, and that's Drake. I didn't even know Drake was a rapper. I mean, seriously, I can't name any song he's ever done. I just know he was a guy on Degrassi High. That's pretty much where I know Drake from. He was also, yeah, I don't, like I said, I know, and it was Busta Rhymes that did the song with Janet Jackson, not Method Man. See, they got people in here like Tretch, J. Rule, Orlando Brown. They have Terrence Howard? Wait a minute. Now here come my, because I'm looking on this list of actors, rapper turned actor. First of all, I didn't even know Terrence Howard was a rapper. What did I miss? No. These are people that teamed up with, okay, I'm about to say Terrence Howard is not a rapper. There's no way he's a rapper. No, I'm not gonna. And put in the comment section, besides Will Smith and Bow Wow, who I'm missing. Because I feel like I'm missing somebody, which is why I keep looking at my list. I'm like, okay. Terrence Howard. He's not even a rapper. Mark Wahlberg, not a rapper. DMX, I don't know any DMX songs, and I don't know any of DMX's raps, so that won't count. I don't even know who Aquafina is. I refuse to count Nick Cannon. Busta Rhymes, I will count. But I only know that one song he did with Janet Jackson, and then the Walmart stuff that he's been doing. Was he with Public Enemy? Okay. Okay, so he's got 6 kids. Okay, so let's look at some of his acting. Okay. He identifies as the 5% of the Nation of Islam, which, okay. Legal issues. No, we going to acting because let's see. Filmography, thank you. Okay, so he was in Who's the Man, Strapped, Shaft. He was in the new Shaft movie, Finding Forrester, Narc, Full Clip, Breaking Point, The Unforgiven, Club Life, King of the Dance Hall, Piece by Piece, and he was in The Naked Gun. Also, he was on some TV shows as a guest. I would assume he was in Living Color, but that was like a guest appearance. WWE, that don't count. So yes, I definitely put Busta Rhymes on that list. Red Man also is another one. And we're talking, and I keep saying, well, they didn't do much rap, but again, okay, we're gonna go with filmography. Now, I'm not gonna name some of these because I don't know them. We have Colors of Rage, Pigs, Curious Bond, Statistic, the movie, How High, Thaddeus Fights the Power, Scary Movie 3, which is the one I actually saw, Seed of Chucky, Dark, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, A Hip Hop Family Christmas, Hip Hop Family Christmas Wedding. Was that trash? Nope, that was, yeah. So Hulk Hogan does not count. The Game, Will I Am, Nelly. I don't even know. I didn't even know that Nelly. Did any acting. Okay. 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 Filmography. Yeah, he hasn't been enough to make the list. Yeah, they really trying. They really trying. So, I'm forgetting somebody. I need the viewers' help. Who is it I'm forgetting? And do not say you're forgetting Will Smith. I already told you. Will Smith is a terrible rapper. Will not put Will Smith. Will not be on this list. Will not. Um, it seems like I'm forgetting someone though. Because I definitely, like I said, I definitely seen top tier is Queen Latifah and Ice Cube. Those two are tier. And Queen Latifah was nominated for an Oscar for her role in Chicago, but I kind of knew she was going to lose to Catherine Zeta-Jones, but she was nominated still. No, Cube has never been nominated for an Oscar. Can he give Oscar nominated performances? Like, could I picture Ice Cube in a Shakespearean movie? Oh no. Could he pull it off? I think maybe he can. I could definitely see Latifah in a Shakespearean movie. No doubt about it. Because that's like the standard, right? If you can do Shakespeare well, you've just opened up your game. I cannot see Bow Wow. But I could see Will Smith in it. Even though Will Smith, I said, was not on this list. I can see him in a Shakespearean role. Yeah, I can't really see which one of those. LL Cool J, I definitely can't see any type of, like I said, he's in that tier B section. Like, he's not a terrible actor, not terrible by any means of the, like any stretch of the means, right? Um, I can't see him doing any Shakespeare. Like, I just can't see it. Now, do I know the talent limitations of any of these people? No. Um, I can't see Cube doing Shakespeare. I can't see. I can see Queen Latifah. I can see Ludacris doing well with Shakespeare. I definitely could see him doing well with that. Redman, I don't see Redman, Method Man doing anything. And I'm not including also Flavor Flav because he was with Public Enemy, so they were kind of like, well, even though I did separate them out. His only acting credit that I know of is Flavor of Love. I think Flavor of Love is his only acting credit. Heavy D, rest in peace. Cause see, if I do Heavy D, I might shed a tear. Uh, I didn't even know. Uh, uh, okay, filmography. Yeah, see, this is definitely not Shakespearean words. He was in Turn It Up, The Hip Hop Witch, The Fast and Furious, Half Past Dead, Pauly Shore is Dead, Crime Partners, Scary Movie 3, The Cookout, Shall We Dance, Assault on Precinct 13, Back in the Day, Furnace, Just Another Day, Wrong Side of Town, Don't Fade Away, The Cookout 2, Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn, the terrible movie I'm in Love with a Church Girl. Oh, hooey. Yeah, yeah. Um, Reboot Camp. That was a TV show. Orlando Brown does not count. I'm gonna just look. Yeah, because this I this one I might shed a tear. Um, 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 okay. So Chris Rock. Do you mean Chris Cross? Because I know you're not talking about Chris. Hey, cousin Nelson, how you doing? I know you're not talking about Chris Rock, the actor, because he was just a comedian turned actor. Um, Maybe I should do that next week. That's a good topic for next week. Um, So I'm wondering I don't know who you talking about. If you could tell me more, I'm gonna need more information on that one, because that one, um, um, Bow Wow was in a hip opera. Remember that movie with it was with Beyonce and whatchamacallit? Oh, what's his name? Oh, that movie was terrible. 50 Cent, I really don't know. He's more of a producer than like he gonna get on screen and act. Of course, I said, uh, yeah, I said Ice-T. They have Tupac, and here's the thing about Tupac. I can't think of any roles that Tupac actually played in that I can actually remember. And that's the thing, great rapper. Do not get me wrong. Him and Biggie are like, I put them both together because I can't decide who I like better. But great rapper. Actor, I don't know. I don't know if I would put him in that list. Um, um, uh, okay. Childish Gambino. Kid and Play? Nah, Kid and Play don't make no type of list. Method Man. Um, Mos Def. I forgot about Mos Def. And there's another one I forgot about that I'm going to talk about quickly. So Mos Def, he was in You Can Take the Kids. He was also in the Cosby Mysteries. Um, he was in Carmen the Hip Opera, Brown Sugar, Civil Brand, Something the Lord Made, and he's was in uh Cadillac Records. That was a really interesting movie. And you know who else I forgot? I cannot remember. I can't believe I forgot about Snoop Dogg. I know. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. I forgot about Snoop Dogg. I literally forgot about Snoop Dogg. How in the world did I forget about Snoop Dogg? Um, Rap, I literally don't know any of his rap songs. So this may be another example of, I'm not gonna say a terrible rapper, because he did that California song that I kind of bump to sometimes. And for all of you DNC Vote Blue Never who's he played at the Trump concert, that's not a concern for this type of list. Let's read off some of let's see. We're gonna go down some of his acting credits. Filmography. Um, who can forget he was in that one movie with Taraji? Was it Taraji Henson? Nope. I'm gonna just read. Okay. We're gonna just read up. Look at this credit list. Oh my goodness, he was in a whole lot of stuff. So let's start off with Murder Was the Case, The Show, Half Baked, Caught Up, I Got the Hookup, Ride, the documentary of Sean, The Game of Life, MPD The Last Dawn, Urban Menace, White Boys, Hot Boys, The Wrecking Crew, Up in Smoke, The East Siders, Best Boy, Training Day, Bones, The Wash, Welcome to Death Row, Volcano High, It's Black Entertainment. I'm not going to do The Girls Gone Well. Pauly Shore is Dead, Malibu's Most Wanted, The Real Cancun, Beef, Tupac Resurrection. He was also in the Starsky Hutch movie, Boss Up, The Tenants, Hood of Horrors, Arthur the Miniguns, In Prison My Whole Life, Sing is King, Down for Life, Filling Up, Bruno, Arthur the Revenge of the Milzars, Futurama, that's a cartoon. This list is this is not a shabby list. I mean, this guy has been in. See, now, Rodney, you came in a little late. Let's say it one more time. Will Smith is not on this list. Will Smith is a terrible rapper. Terrible. Terrible. Actor, tier 1. I think he can literally do anything. He can do comedy, he can do drama, he can do action. That's how versatile of an actor he is. He is a far better actor than rapper. But a rapper? Oh, no. Putting out a rap song here or there? No. Will Smith, if you're going to say successful rapper, I don't even know. Like, I can only name 3 songs. Thank you. He was terrible. I'm like, okay, his flow, maybe because he wasn't like the gangster. And see, I don't even like gangster rap at all. I'm more of the hardcore 80s rap where like you had a message and rap. Like Digital Underground, probably one of my favorites. KRS-One, they had messages in their lyrics. I don't even know. Like I said, I can only name 3 rap songs by Will Smith. Parents Just Don't Understand, Wild Wild West, Getting Jiggy with It. Oh, it's Summertime. That's 4. That's 4 rap songs. So I'm going to say the most successful rapper turned actor is Queen Latifah. Because, again, she's versatile. She can do action. Because she's doing that on that show on CBS, The Equalizer, right? So she's doing hardcore drama. She can turn around and do comedy in Living Single. She can turn around and do romantic comedies. She can turn around and do musicals. She is the most versatile of the rapper turned singer in terms of her acting range. Like I said, I could definitely see her doing some Shakespearean type of roles. I know Will Smith can do it, right? He's an Oscar winner, but he, again, not a good rapper. But thank you, Rodney, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. But it feels like, Snoop, because that's who we were just literally talking about. Snoop, I did not realize he had that many acting credits. But what was that one movie he's in? It was with Tyrese. No, I'm going to get this one. Because, wait a minute, because this was, okay, so I'm going to put, oh my gosh. I think this movie was called Baby Boy. I think this is what it was called, Baby Boy. It was with Taraji. Wait a minute. Yeah, so it was so it was Baby Boy. Let me go. Yeah, so it was with Snoop played that one. Snoop what was the name? Okay, so I'm gonna get this. So yeah, Snoop was in Baby Boy. That's probably where I remember him the most at. And then there's this new show where he plays a preacher, but I don't know the name of that show either. But um uh, or maybe I should do like singer turned actor. That might be a better list. But I'm just now thinking of um 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 uh, but what was the name of the Snoop Dogg character? Da 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 soundtrack. Uh yeah, so no, I know Tyrese was in it, but yeah, that's where I remember Snoop at the most. So that was my list. Like I said, I wanted to take one of those old lists that I did um and bring it up to date. Um I literally didn't realize that Snoop had that many credits. Um I'm trying to think of who else I forgot. Like I said, Mark Wahlberg was never a rapper, and he like not even that good of an actor. Bow Wow, Drake, I just refuse to acknowledge. I'm just like, no, 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 no. So here's the question for those who are watching live. Next week, should I do best singer? Or let me rephrase this question. Should I do best singer turned actor? That's either a yes or a no. And I'll wait for you all to respond here. And if you don't respond, I'll figure out the topic on my own. So, should I do next week best singer turned actor? Don't all rush at once. No response yet, but come on, y'all. Y'all out there. Okay. Well, so we're gonna think about it. So we're gonna hit these things because we're about to head out. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Subscribing literally costs you nothing. I am at 358. I did not realize I had cracked 355. Oh, I think I got a response. Do best singer, actor, comedian with the best politics. Rodney, since we're friends on Facebook, you might have to, I may do this one. But I'm gonna need some suggestions. Cause I think I know, because I like to take my Saturday list and kind of minus politics, but that's a good idea though. Very good idea. Very, very good idea. But you're gonna have to inbox me because I know we're friends on Facebook about who it is you're thinking. Because best singer, actor, comedian with the best politics, I literally can only think of like Susan Sarandon. Maybe. That's like literally the only person I can think of, right? Because most of them, I'm like, your politics is trash. But yeah, you're gonna have to like, I don't know about his comedy style. See, and that's the thing. I don't know enough about his comedy to put him on the list. But like I said, inbox me and I'll kind of have to do some research. Because like I said, I like to avoid politics on the Saturday show just to kind of give like levity. But it's not a terrible idea. Don't get me wrong, not a terrible idea. I'm just trying to think of besides Susan Sarandon, whose work I'm familiar with. So I would have to be familiar with the person's work, kind of to put them on that kind of list. Not to say it's off topic, but just don't know. So let's get this wrapped up because I'm at an hour now. So we're going to do, again, subscribe to this channel. I'm at 358. Love to see 368 by next week, but we're going to keep on hitting it. Subscribe. Support me on Patreon. Patreon support starts at $2 per month. That is 50 cents a week. Remember to go to my official merchandise store, and there will be a t-shirt giveaway contest next week. Next week will be the t-shirt giveaway contest. Remember to follow me on Facebook, or follow this page on Facebook. Follow me on Rumble so that eventually I can podcast on Rumble, because I would love to do that, but I need 5 followers. I have 4. Follow me on Blue Sky, or this channel on Blue Sky. And finally, not finally, help us to get 35 likes and 15 shares. That number will go up next month, but until the end of March, it is help us to get 35 likes and 15 shares. And finally, mark your calendars. Friday, May the 2nd, 2025 at 8 o'clock p.m. I am hosting a channel fundraiser. This channel needs definitely funds to continue. I wish I had the dollars to do this, but I don't. So I've decided to sponsor a channel fundraiser. It'll start at 8 o'clock. We'll play games. We'll have special topics, hopefully a special guest, but remember to mark your calendars. I am doing a telethon for this channel. My goal is to raise $700. The majority of those funds, like I said, the first $600 will go to help pay for my StreamYard for the next year, because StreamYard just went up to an average of $50 a month, and I have been struggling to pay it. So I've decided to do a fundraiser. The rest of the 100 will go towards probably lights, or maybe getting my website back. But that first 600 is definitely towards paying for StreamYard for the next year. And I want to thank everybody that tuned in. Remember to join me at 7 o'clock p.m. tonight for Justice is Here podcast. I have a special announcement that I will be making on that show. I won't reveal it now, so you have to turn in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to take myself down. Remember to comment. Please comment. Please comment. Please share. Share. Get this channel up to at least 400 subscribers. 1,000 is our goal. Once I reach my 1,000, the channel takes off. So remember, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. And for those who will be in on the Saturday Hangout, I didn't put anything in there. We will have a meeting. You have the link. You'll get the link around 7 o'clock p.m. tonight. You should have gotten it Tuesday, but you'll get it again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. We're going to discuss, debate, and organize. That's tonight. That is actually tonight at 7. No, I'm sorry. It'll be right after the Justice is Here podcast. I will see you all at 7 for the Justice is Here podcast. Tune in, because I will have a special announcement. And I bid you a great day. I'll see you at 7. Bye-bye.